Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. I am Virgil, and I don't care about Soldier, Shinra, Avalanche, nor the world, for that matter. Even though if the world were to be destroyed, it would directly affect me and kill me. Don't you just love some of this video game logic? It's like the developers, they just take this badassery logic that is in all these books and stuff, and they just toss it in their video games, and it makes absolutely no sense. It's like he doesn't use his brain to think through that if he doesn't try to save the world, then it's just going to kill him in the process. Yeah. But yeah, you guys miss me? I miss me. I miss the hell out of me. I don't know about you guys, but I do. I sure miss me when I'm not around. So how have you guys been? Good? Good, that's awesome. I'm talking to you even though that you can't respond to me, but that's okay. I know you guys love me and I love you guys. You're awesome. Don't you ever let anybody tell you that you're not. Oh boy. So, about this Dead Space 3 that was announced, I'm gonna get off on a little rant here because I've read and I've watched. I don't know if you guys watch him, but his name is AlphaOmegaSin. Very awesome guy. Love him. He's cool as hell. Love his videos. You should go watch him. I will put a link down in the little description if you don't know who he is. But I've watched his little rant about it and I've read up on it. Dead Space 3. I love Dead Space. Dead Space 1 and 2 were awesome. Scared the shit out of me sometimes, but yeah. See, I got warned before I played Dead Space 1 and 2 not to play it in the dark. And me being the raw, tough guy that I am here, I completely and utterly ignored that, and I completely and utterly played it in the total darkness like I am right now. And I nearly shit myself. Just gonna leave it at that. I nearly shit myself. But on Dead Space 3, I was excited when I heard about it. I was like, fuck yeah, new Dead Space game, super. It's gonna be totally awesome. Like, then I read and I seen the cooperative thing. I was like, you know, cooperative mode in games to me has been pretty cool because that's with Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. Games are more going cooperatively based, having bigger multiplayer in them. But I agree with AlphaOmegaSin. I don't know the guy's real name. I don't know if he's ever said it, but I agree with him. If you put multiplayer or cooperative mode into Dead Space 3, it's just going to take away from the scariness of it. I mean, it's not going to be the same. You're going to be in the game, you're going to have your friend with you, and the attacks that are, the surprising attacks that are supposed to happen, like when they jump out of the pipes and stuff, I mean, it's not going to be that surprising. It's not going to be scary anymore because you have a 50% chance of you not being attacked. And it's just like, crap, really? It just takes away from the immersiveness in the game. It really does. I mean, if you're gonna put a multiplayer in it, make it completely a different campaign, like AlphaOmegaSin says. It would be the best to keep it completely separate from the single player. That way you could play through the single player, and anytime you want to, you could go into the second campaign. It's just the best way to do it, really, because if you, I don't know, man, it just doesn't seem, it may be like one of these ideas that, like, they may implement it right, they may do it right, then again, they may not. It doesn't really state in the things right now because it's just too early to know. I really hope they do it right and don't mess it up, because I love Dead Space. It's like an awesome game. But yeah, I'll probably come back and talk about it in a little bit. I've got some other stuff I want to talk about, and it's about Final Fantasy VII, which I'm playing right now, so it seems fitting that I talk about something about Final Fantasy VII. Now, don't know if you guys knew this, but in the Japanese version of Final Fantasy VII, they got 3 different endings with the game that came with the game, whereas in North America we only got 1 ending. And in one of the endings in Japan, it was an extended version, and Ares came back. I didn't know this, I just recently read it, but she came back and she killed Sephiroth in her safer form, and she killed Sephiroth in his safer form. And I wish I could say that. I'm actually going to go and Google around and see if I can find it. But that would be so awesome to see. I mean, come on. Ares coming back. You killed me, you motherfucker. I'm gonna fuck you up now. She goes Super Saiyan. You can't tell me that wouldn't be awesome to see. It'd be hilarious to see. I know in a fan made, it's called Chocobo Robo Voice. It's got Sephiroth coming down with his sword, gonna stab Ares, and she flips around and misses, and she starts beating him with her staff. It's funny. Yeah, it's super funny. Can't say it ain't because it is, and you know it. Oh. Okay. What the? Oh yeah, this scene. The big promise that triggered the story. You're supposed to come back and rescue me. It's going. Oh. Doesn't Cloud, in his little kid form, he kind of looks like a Super Saiyan. I don't know if it's me being a big Dragon Ball Z fan, but he kind of looks like a Super Saiyan. Come on. Really? And Tifa, Ares, and Cloud are not the only love triangle in this game. I don't know if you guys caught on to it when you played through this game, but the Turks, Rude from the Turks, he has a crush on Tifa. Elena from the Turks has a crush on Sing from the Turks. Sing is head over heels for Ares. But Reno, he doesn't like anybody, and nobody likes him. It's in the lore. Just pay attention to the game when you play through it, and you'll catch up. Which, Elena, that was kind of obvious. That was, like, super obvious that she liked to sing. Little love there. No love for Reno, though. Reno gets no love. He's just a red hair nuisance. He's a nuisance. Oh boy. Shooting star. Would you guys believe I've never seen a shooting star in real life? Never. Never seen one. Not whatsoever. I guess I'm just that sheltered of a child. Oh, the sheltered life is the life for me. You know it. You know it. And I don't like Barret. Barret gets on my nerves. It's like, oh, I'm the big man with the guns on his arms. I'm gonna shoot you up. I kind of feel bad. I couldn't do this if I was Cloud. I guess I'm just too soft-hearted. Guess that's why I'll never be rich. But I couldn't do this. I couldn't take their money. Especially after you found... I don't know if it was from Arlene's school, and I couldn't take it. It's just like... And I don't know, if you guys ever got it with the Knights of the Round summon materia. You know how you get Quadra Magic and it casts it like 3 or 4 times? Any materia linked to it? It won't work for Knights of the Round. It'll work for Bahamut Zero and stuff like that, but it won't for Knights of the Round. I guess it's just too OP. Everything is OP. Look, they got a freaking little girl running a bar. Huh. Oh yeah, next to you, baby. Yeah. Don't you give me that. You know what I mean. You know what it was like. Loved it. I like pie. Do you like pie? I like pie. Pie is good. Pie is awesome. I'm not gonna bother with it. You wouldn't understand. It's too complicated for a person like you to understand. Got a message. Message! See, look at that. They got a little girl running a bar. It's messed up. Can you believe it? Alright, let's get out of here. Gotta, if I remember exactly where it's at, there's a place where I can get some material. It's been so long since I played the game, though. I have to run around. Look at that. It's just running around save point. Oh my god. It's evil. It's possessed. It's possessed. It's always been possessed. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Oh my god, it's talking. It's talking to me. It's telling me stuff. Mm-hmm. You're going, oh, don't you fuck with me, man. I've seen things, man. I've done things. I've seen things. I've been around things, man. You don't want to mess with me. And I don't know if you guys have noticed since you've been playing Final Fantasy games, but they have a tedious tendency to name their characters after meteorological effects, weather stuff. Case in point, Sleaze, as in celestial, a celestial meteorological effect. Cloud, as in the clouds in the sky. Squall, as in a sudden violent storm. Titus, as in tide. Van, as in vent, which is the French word for wind. Lightning, as in lightning. You see the theme? You see what I'm saying? It's just a little fact. I've been reading a lot there lately, reading up on stuff like this. I know I'm a nerd. You ain't gonna tell me I'll never have a wife. You guys gotta watch Chocobo Robo Mix if you haven't. Final Fantasy is all that I play. It puts all the game. See, I can't sing. I'm gonna try to quit before I embarrass myself even further. Mm. Hmm. So, about going back to Dead Space for a minute. I mean, I think a multiplayer on it would be, I don't know, I want to be positive about things. I'm like, so then possibly they can do it right, but if they did like Resident Evil 6, that was totally false to law bad. It totally screwed it up. But I just don't see how it's gonna work, because it's a horror game, really, is what Dead Space is. It's a horror game. And having somebody there with you is going to subtract from the scariness of the game, from what it's supposed to do. And I like totally just screwed myself up. I didn't mean to sell that, but yeah. But it's going to subtract from the whole immersion of the game. And it's, I mean, really, like, picture this. You're playing Dead Space, and you're running through these catacombs, and you hear these sounds, and you hear the noises, and next thing you know, bam, something busts out of the ceiling behind you, and it just totally starts anally raping you, and you die. I mean, it's part of the game. You're gonna die in Dead Space. But if you have somebody there with you, it's just not gonna be scary, because you know, it's like I said, there's a 50-50 chance of you being attacked or not being attacked, and it just takes away from the scariness of the game and the way what the game was supposed to be. I just don't see it working out that well. So what do you guys think about it? Let me know, or in the comments or whatever. I'd love to hear some other opinions about the game, because I just don't see it working out that well. I mean, sad to say, I just don't think it's going to work out that well. I think it's going to really kill it. It sucks so bad. And for those of you who didn't know, there's a version of this game for the PC, Final Fantasy 7. They made a version of it in Final Fantasy 8 for PC. Pretty little interesting thing to know. Yeah. Just a little side note. Oh me. I'm kind of butthurt about that, honestly. Weird term to use, but yeah, I am. Oh, and did you guys know Sephiroth's name is actually from a religious background? It's a really complicated, hard to understand religion. But it is. It is what it is. Excuse me. I can't exactly remember what religion it is. Oh. What is it? It is, Hebrew. That's what it is. Hebrew. It's the Sephiroth system of 10 divine names, also known as the Tree of Life. It's just something that I always thought was interesting, which I figured Sephiroth, it was a like big something. I just didn't know what. Big something. Haha, that's what she said. Good times, good times. This ain't a good time though. I'm about to get busted. out of this train. It's like, urgh. See, she was going to try to make me go through this thing. I'm kind of glad because I didn't want to go through that again. That was horrible the first 12 times I went through it. Gimme, hurry. Ow, should I just poke myself in the eye? Ow. Also, here's something else I bet you guys didn't know. I do a lot of research on stuff like this. But the origin of Bahamut, or however you say it, it's Bahamut, I say Bahamut. Bahamut is, in lore, is actually a monstrous fish that comes from Muslim traditions. It's a monstrous fish. And the legend is, it floats in a vast sea, and a giant bull rides on its back. And on the bull is a ruby mountain. And there is an angel on the mountain, which is the 6 hells, and then earth, and the 7 heavens. And the Bahamut is so huge and dazzling that human beings can't even look on it. It's just interesting. I find this kind of stuff really interesting. I don't know if you guys really care, but I do. I think it's fascinating. And there's even a Chinese origin of Bahamut. The Chinese origin was a great dragon that carried a fish, that carried a turtle, the turtle then balanced the world. Actually, I just read that. It's in my book. That doesn't make quite much sense to me. The Great Bahamut was a great dragon that carried a fish, that carried a turtle, the turtle balanced the world. Oh, the turtle balanced the world. Okay, I got you. Never mind. I got you. See, it's just crazy stuff. Okay, I guess I need to focus on this. See, I've played this game so many times. I was like, I don't even need to focus. I know what to do. Don't get your spiky ass hurt, because it's only the beginning of the missions. There can only be one. Looks so sexy in that Shinra outfit. Yes, you do. Jumping off this train. The Sector 5 slums. Move it! I like to move it, move it, move it! Let's see. Do I go forward or backwards? I can't remember. I think forward. My computer kind of messed up there, so I stopped and restarted it. But we're all good. We're good now. We got it. Run through them and get cut in half. I wonder if those things are like the ones on Resident Evil. You run through them and like slices you in half. Yeah, that was me getting sliced in half. Yeah, just made him squeeze through that tiny hole. That's what she said. That is exactly what she said. Good times, good times. What's what? Oh, battle. Bottle. All about random battles. Here's something else for you to look up on YouTube. Yes, good times. It's amazing what you can, the useless information that you can find out when you're bored. It will never benefit you in any way, but yet you want to know it. Yeah, I like that song. You know, I don't know if you guys, you can look up, like, there's funny jokes about these characters. About the Final Fantasy characters. Like one here's one of my favorite. Sephiroth, the Wrath of Sephiroth. Yeah. Totally screwed that up already. Sephiroth has no fear of a guy who wields a giant sword with ease, but is terrified of Flower Girl. That's funny. Don't freaking judge me, I don't fucking impress you. She punches and kicks these rocket launchers. That is so badass. Sephiroth uses an entire bottle of shampoo every time he washes his hair. And every time he swings his hair, the scent in the air changes. It's so ridiculous. Oh my gosh, so stupid things. Rocket launcher and two fish that are floating. Floating fish. Punch. Punch, kick, kick, punch, kick. Low punch, high punch. Ah! Don't you do it! Ouch. Uh-oh. Limit break. Limit break! Limit break! Oh, I didn't, yeah. Punch, 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 kick, 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 punch. You know, I don't think the designers ever think things through when they make some of these creatures, these monsters. Because some of them just don't make any sense. I guess these figs think they're in water or something? Hell bubbles. That's a contradiction. It's a juicy contradiction. Gonna crawl in a hole, crawl. Go crawl in a hole and die. It was your fault! You caused all the problems! You're the reason we had to jump off a moving train! Okay, so they're both basically the same plane. I just want to make sure I didn't mess up. So who here is going to play Guild Wars 2? I am. It's going to be so freaking awesome. That's just a random thing. Yeah, sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry. Guild Wars 2 for the win. Possibly. Maybe. Even truly. Oh, I got caught. I wanted that item. They knew I wanted that item, so they stopped me. But they will not stop me for long. Ouch. Damn fish. I'm gonna make fish kebab. What am I gonna do? Fish kebab, 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 kebab. They just like ram into me. Stop it! I don't like it! You will like it. You will take it and like it. Ah. Oh my gosh, hell bubbles. No! Ouch. Put me to sleep. Wake your ass up! I ain't paying you to fucking sleep. You're not paying me at all. Exactly! Get your ass up. Fine, you stay asleep, I'll do all the work. That's what she said. That's exactly what she said. That's what your mom said. What? You're freaking talking about my mom. Anyways, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this right now. Thank you guys for watching. Have a fucking awesome rocking time, man. And you know what? If you watch this, you're awesome. Love you to death. You're awesome. Keep on rocking. Party rocking all night long. And just remember, guys, Sephiroth didn't die version. He penetrated a girl with his long, straight sword. Yeah, peace out, guys.